Hello people, welcome one and all to Jojo's Learning Club.
Guys, welcome back to my channel once again to Jojo's Learning Club. So today I'll be discussing on the part 3 on exponential function, where I'll be discussing on further work problems using exponential functions and Napierian logarithms. If you have any doubts on the topics on logarithmic functions and logarithm, please check my videos on logarithms, where I've discussed in detail about common logarithms and natural logarithms or Napierian logarithms. What are these Napierian logarithms? Logarithms having a base e are called Napierian logarithms, and this can be also said as Napierian logarithms or hyperbolic logarithms or natural logarithms. So logarithm of x can be written as log to the base e of x, yeah, or it can be also abbreviated simply as ln x. So in your scientific notation calculator, you can see two kinds of logarithmic functions. One, log, it determines the common logarithm, and when you select ln, it determines the natural logarithm. Okay, so and to find or evaluate Napierian logarithms, you have three ways. You can either do it through calculators, or you can also find using relationship between Napierian logarithms and common logarithms, and also you can find using Napierian logarithmic tables. As time has evolved, people rarely use now logarithmic tables which gives you four figures, up to four significant figures. Now most commonly used is using calculators. Using calculators, you can simply find the logarithmic of any numbers. Okay, so the relationship between common logarithms and Napierian logarithm is that logarithmic log of base to the e of y is same as equal to 2.03026 into logarithmic log to the base 10 of y. Okay, let's prove this and find whether this is a true or not. Let's take y is equal to 2. So what it would be? You should get that log e to the base log 2 to the base e by log 2 to the base 10, that is common logarithm. Napierian logarithm by common logarithm, what you should get? 2.3026. If you get, you can say that this relationship is valid. Let's find through the calculator what is the value of log to the base e. Which button you have to select? You have to select the ln button in the scientific notation calculator. For that, just simply press on ln and enter your value. What it is? 0.693147. I'm taking up to 7 decimal places. Okay, and next again, let's find for common logarithms. For that, you have to select the button log in the scientific notation calculator. So log 2, let's find what it is. 0.30102999. Okay, now let's divide these values. 0.6931471 divided by 0.3010299. What do you get? 2.3025855 and so on. So this is approximated up to 4 significant figures. So you will get the answer as 2.3026. And from this, we can understand that this relationship is valid and it can be used to find Napierian logarithms, or opposite way, you can also find common logarithms from Napierian logarithms. Okay, so that's all for this section. And next, also one important steps to be learned is that log to the base e of e raised to x is same as x. If you have any doubts, please check my previous videos on logarithms, or you can simply prove this by checking on with your calculator. Since log e to the base e raised to log e raised to x to the base e is same as x, right? This is what written. Just take in your table, just take in your scientific notation calculator, what is the value of e raised to 1? It would be 1 itself. That is, you have to check what is ln of e, or if you check ln of e square, the value would be 2 itself. So from this you can say that log e raised to x to the base e is same as x. This will be very much useful for your further problems, and that's why I have discussed here about this one. Okay, now our next step is that we are going to discuss all the problems based on these relationships between common logarithms and Napierian logarithms, and also using exponential functions. So let's directly go to your go to our first problem. What is the first problem saying? Ln of e raised to 3x is equal to ln of 8. What is this ln? Ln is the abbreviated version for Napierian logarithms. So ln e raised to 3x is what? Ln is what? Actually log to the base e. E raised to 3x is same as what? 3x. Right? So 3x is equal to ln of 8. From that to find x, what you have to do? Ln by 8 by 3. Let's find what is natural logarithm of 8. Ln 8. What it is? 2.079441542. That is up to 9 decimal places are given in the calculator by 3 divided by 3. 0.6931. I am writing only up to 4 decimal places. Okay, so 0.6931 is the value of x for the first problem. So that's it. Now let's find the second problem. Second problem is what? Using calculator, find correct to 4 decimal places. We need to find the values for these problems up to 4 decimal places. For just first, let's find out the values for ln of 47.291. What it would yield it? 291. What is this? 3.8563. I am writing only up to 4 decimal places, right? Okay, that's why I have written only 3.8563. Okay, now let's find what is ln of 0.06213. What is it? It is minus 2.785. So that's the answer for the problem number 2. Now let's discuss the third problem. Third problem is also very much interesting and it will help you understand the relation between exponential functions and Napierian logarithm. Okay, so 7 is equal to 4 e raised to minus 3x. So you can take all these terms, just keep the x term on one side of the equation and all the constants on the other side of the equation. So I'm writing 7 by 4 on one side, and which is equal to e raised to minus 3x. Now what I'm going to take natural logarithms on both sides. Taking natural logarithms on both sides of the equation. As per the rule of algebra or any arithmetic expression, what it is, when you do something on one side of the equation, it should be done also on the other side of the equation. That's why I'm taking natural logarithms on both sides of the equation. So while taking natural logarithms, what it becomes? It is ln of 7 by 4, right? So what it would be here? Minus ln of e raised to minus 3x. Ln of e raised to minus 3x is what? It is minus 3x itself. Again, ln of 7 by 4. You have already learned in logarithms what? Logarithm of a by b is same as ln a minus ln b. That is, logarithm of a by b is same as log a minus log b. So I can write this as ln of 7 minus ln of 4 is equal to minus 3x, or in other words what I can say, x is equal to minus 1 by 3 into ln 7 minus ln 4. So let's find what is ln 7. I'm taking only up to 4 decimal places. Okay, so what is the value? Ln 7, I'm going to directly write, okay, ln 7 minus ln 4. So the value is minus 1 by 3 into 0.5596. I am writing only up to 4 decimal places. Okay, divided by 3. What it is? So minus 0.1865 is the final answer for the problem number 3. I hope it's clear. Okay, so now let's discuss directly the fourth problem. So what would be the fourth problem again? 20 is equal to 60 into 1 minus e raised to minus t by 2. Okay, first let's take all these terms on this side. So what happens? 20 by 60, right, is equal to 1 minus e raised to minus t by 2. So 20 by 60 is what? It will, by cancelling, you can write it as 1 by 3. So 1 by 3 is equal to 1 minus e raised to minus t by 2. I am taking this on this side of the equation and now push 1 by 3 on the other side of the equation. So what happens? E raised to minus t by 2 is same as 1 minus 1 by 3, which is what? 2 by 3. I hope it's clear, because I have taken I have added both these terms and written in the form 2 by 3. Okay, so what it is? E raised to minus t by 2 is 2 by 3. Now Again, what you can do, you can take the logarithm on both sides of the equation. What it happens? Logarithm on both sides of the equation. So what happens? This term becomes minus t by 2 is equal to logarithm of 2 by 3. So minus t is equal to 2 into logarithm of 2 by 3. Again, if I take minus on the other side, what it can be also written as 2 into log of 3 by 2. But how did I write this? I took the minus inside the logarithm. What is this actually? Log of 2 minus log 3, right? When I took the minus, what happens? Log 3 minus log 2, which can be written as 2 into log 3 by 2. So let's find what it is. 2 into ln 3 by 2 is 1.5, right? So you can get the answer as t's value is 0.8109 up to 4 decimal places. So this is the value for the fourth problem. And now let's discuss our last and final problem. I hope you have understood all these sections. If you have any doubts, please let me know under my email. You can write me an email under my email ID jojoslearningclub@gmail.com, or also you can comment under the video. I'll be always there to help you out. Okay, so let's discuss our final problem on this section and on the section on exponential function. Okay, so this is the problem. 3.72 is equal to ln of 5.14 by x, right? So to find this problem, what you have to take? You have to take e raised to term on both sides. So what e raised to ln of x is same as what? X. If you have any doubts in this section, please refer my previous videos on logarithm, where I have discussed in detail about how do we get e raised to ln of x as x. Okay, so by this what you can write? E raised to 3.72 is same as having 5.14 by x. So just taking the reverse to find the value of x, x will be what? 5.14 by e raised to 3.72. If I take this e raised to term on upside of the equation, what it happens? 5.14 into e raised to minus 3.72, right? So what you have to do? Just you have to multiply both these terms and you will get your final answer. So let's find 5.14 into, to get the e term, what you have to do? You have to press the shift and press on the natural logarithm. Okay, so you can now type 3.72. So this will be your final answer. So the final answer is 0.124562. So this is the answer for the problem number 5. With this, I come to an end on this section on exponential functions, and on my next videos, I'll be covering upon binomial series. So let's see you over there and have a nice day. Bye bye.